All right, here we are, January 11th, 2026. Let's take a look at this garden. Yeah, peppers are pretty much done. They're alive, so I might keep these around to see if they continue to be alive. Same with this one. It's done, but it's not dead yet. Probably should trim them back at least. This one looks a little bit better. I got one more jalapeno to harvest. Same with the lunchbox. So probably take what I have, harvest, and go ahead and prune them. See if they come back in the spring. So here's an example. This is a side shoot. I've already taken the main head, but you can see the head's not as tight anymore. It's definitely, the florets are separating, and these individual things are will eventually open up in the flowers. So if it gets to this point, you're waiting too long. But I got tons of broccoli, and I wasn't thinking about this one, I guess. We got a nice little cabbage. Still got a little ways to go, but not too bad. Something is clearly not something, a little worm or something is eating the leaves. Some smaller brassicas down here that probably cauliflower maybe right there, and another cabbage. But we have got cauliflower. Look at that. That's a nice head too. That's a smaller store size head. So I got two of these actually. I got one right here. And I got one right here. That one's really big, a little bit bigger. I didn't even notice these till yesterday. They just sneak up. A lot of times they're covered, and then the leaves start opening up, and then surprise. And some more peppers. This one looks a little bit better. They're definitely done for now. Oh, this parsley is just crazy. This bed is doing really well. Swiss chard is looking wonderful. First time growing it, and I really like it. These carrot barrels are just doing great. Last year was bad for carrots, but looks like a good year this time. Now we're getting some little side shoots, little, bits here and there. There's another one. I harvested that one a few weeks back. Man, let's take a look at these peas. He's well over 7 feet tall now. I just harvested a little bit. I need to come out here and get some more. So we have lots of little pea pods. Let's see if you can see this. They're getting plump. Definitely some of them are plump enough to pick. Wow, these are doing nice. So I got 4 containers along here, these peas. Just awesome. In this variety, you can eat the pods as well. So You can harvest them younger and thinner if you want, or wait till they're plump enough and pluck the peas out. So it looks like we're going to be eating peas for a while. Another cabbage down here. This one's much bigger. Wait a little bit longer though. And I've been harvesting broccoli like crazy. These heads were huge. Over here alone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them I've already taken. I got 2 of them still in the fridge. And look at this sucker. So we've already had a couple plants taken out of here from the gopher. You can see he's digging under this one. At least I got the main heads already. And I definitely need to do some weeding in here. Because I can't barely even see my plants. So looks like some kale right there that I planted. There should be another one over here, but I don't see it. A lot of this this lettuce that's popping up, it reseeds very easily. So I'll try to keep some of that stuff, and a lot of it is just grass and weeds. And add some smaller ones that are doing well. This is red cabbage right here. Messed up over here. I weed whacked yesterday and I hit a small little plant. Like that one right in there. We got a little, looks like maybe a cabbage right there. But we're real happy with how things are coming along. Another red cabbage plant. Got a ways to go. These ones are doing much better. Another red cabbage right there. All my onions, some more brassica, cabbage, cauliflowers, broccolis, and all these onions. This was from last year. That's why it's so much bigger. Anyway, and here's my victim of the weed whacker. And there's a branch of tomato that I planted. So I cleared out containers. Had a nice, green looking branch that I saved and stuck it in the ground nice and deep, and it's doing well. Now I did that about 3 or 4 of them, and this is the only one that survived doing that. So, but it works. And I still got the orange cherry still hanging in here. We got some green growth, so we'll see if I can keep it going through next year. And 3 more plants back here, getting a little bit bigger. Rosemary, nice and big. Anyway, that's pretty much it for January. I mean, this is one of the better January winter gardens that I've had for a while. We've had a ton of rain in December, a little bit at the beginning of January, but it's definitely stopped. Here's another good side shoot. I mean, they get kind of big. I mean, that's pretty big for a side shoot, and they add up. But yeah, real happy broccoli harvest this year. Got the nice 2 cauliflowers. That's great. I mean, look at this bed, man. It's just popping with life. And these things are beautiful. This is obviously a multicolored variety. You can see the yellow ones there and some red. Another yellow one. Yeah, real happy. Anyway, we'll be back next month and we'll see what February's like.